Alright, Mike here again with Better Times, here to give you the plus money parlay and the best bet parlay for UFC Vegas 78. Now, before I get into it, I usually like to start with the underdog to watch. For this week, we do not have one. I only have one picked out to win, and I'm not that confident in putting money on her. So, we're going to skip that this week. We're going to get right into the plus money parlay. Number one pick is going to be RDA. Minus 140, I believe this is a steal. And I believe he has all the advantage in this matchup against Luque. He has the grappling advantage. We all seen how high level his skill is there. And the striking advantage. The only real worry is going to be the left hook of Vicente. Just like he got caught with Rafael Fiziev. That same opening will be there for Luque, but RDA has good head movement. He has the speed advantage, and he is way more consistent with the leg kicks than Vicente Luque. I believe overall this is going to be a good matchup for RDA, and that's why he's our number one pick for the plus money parlay. Our second leg is going to be the matchup against JP Bays against Marcus McGee. We got this fight going over 1.5 rounds. Now, ultimately, I believe JP Bays is going to get knocked out. We've all seen how chinny he is and how he reacts when he does get hurt. But his striking is decent, and he has very strong wrestling, which is, I wouldn't say it's a weakness of McGee, but it is one thing Bays can use to not get finished early. So, that's why that is part of our second leg. Now, our third leg of the plus money parlay is going to be Martin Buday versus Josh Parisian. We got this fight also going over 1.5 rounds. And I believe these two styles mesh together really well to go to the scorecards. Martin Buday is his specialty is the cage fighting. He likes to get his opponents against the cage and do his work there. Now, he can strike in the open. He's shown that he can deal with speed and volume and time his own power. Now, with that, and he is a powerful striker. With that, Parisian shows that he has a really good chin. He can take shots really well, push forward, and make this a dirty fight. Ultimately, I don't believe he is going to be able to knock out Buday, which is why I believe this is going to go over 1.5 rounds. Our fourth leg, we got 4 with this one. We got Polyana Viana versus Yasmin Lucindo. And we got this one going under 2.5 rounds because both of these ladies are going to get after it. It's going to be Polyana Viana's speed, combos, and accuracy against Lucindo's timing and the power. Ultimately, I believe Lucindo wins, but either way, this fight is not going to hit the scorecards. So, those 4. RDA, Bays versus McGee over 1.5. Buday versus Parisian over 1.5. And we got Viana versus Lucindo under 2.5. That'll be at plus 1284. You got $20 to spare. That'll win you $256.91. Now, our best bet parlay, one of my favorite parts of this video. We are at number 4. We hit the past 4. We're going for number 5. And the number 1 pick is going to be Terrence McKinney. He's going up against Mike Breeden. Now, it's not a knock on Mike Breeden, but I honestly believe I don't see any success he's going to have in the UFC. Terrence McKinney, although I'm not high on his skills either, he has the power, he has the strong wrestling base, and this fight's going to end in the first round. You already know. So, easy pick, Terrence McKinney. Our second leg for the best bet parlay is going to be Hakeem Dawodu going up against Cub Swanson. Now, as good as Cub is, man, Hakeem is on another level. he understands striking range. He understands his striking range against his opponent's striking range. And you can see when he fights, he can already tell what's coming his way, how fast he can return, and he has good wrestling defense. Although he has shown, it may look like he doesn't, he really does. So overall, this is going to be a striking matchup which favors Hakeem Dawodu. So that's our two-legged best bet parlay. Terrence McKinney, Hakeem Dawodu. Those two will give you a minus 102. $50 gets you back $49.17. Those are our bets that I want to go over for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out allinforbettertimes.com. That's all in the number 4, bettertimes.com. We do not have the full fight card breakdown. We got predictions only, and we got more bets. As always, props and the lottery parlay will be available Wednesday.